Hi, welcome back to Dive Twang. I'm Dave. So we've got a easygoing piece in E here. Got a single guitar rhythm backing track for it, and there's just a lot of space in there, and you can really, you know, take your time and really settle into this. I want to give you probably a three-component kind of melodic plan for jamming over this. And that doesn't mean, you got to know what lick you're going to play every time. But the principles, the skills that I'm about to show you, they're going to lead you through this. And you're going to come up with a lot of different stuff. So let's look at the progression first, and then we'll look at a couple scale ideas. And then I'll just show you some kind of a basic routine about how you can move around with this, similar to what you just saw. All right, so our chords are E, F sharp minor, A major, B major. Okay, I think I played that twice around, 8 bars of that, 16 bars, whatever that comes out to, and then looped it. And I'll give you some of that backing track of that single rhythm guitar for you to jam over. If you're doing this on your own, playing the chords, making your own loop, with some other device or on a sequencer, just one quick suggestion: use some kind of click or something, metronome along with that when you make your 8 or 16 bars, because that way when you cut that region and duplicate it to loop it, you'll come out evenly, throughout the length of however many times you duplicate that. So E major pentatonic all day long on this one. Okay, so there's this. Or all right. There's a couple diagrams that are in the description, and there's some other videos on the channel that really show that in E even. So if you want to look around, that stuff's kind of already been dealt with a lot. But you're going to use that from here to eternity. So really learn it. Then E major, the do re mi scale. And see there, I'm kind of alternating it with the major pentatonic. Okay, well, you're gonna really be gentle with this one. Don't try to play a lot of notes, but you see how those are the same notes? That little pocket, whether you do it here or here, you can play over every chord. Okay, so really hang out on that kind of stuff. Get comfortable with it. major pentatonic, diatonic major scale, both for E. Then the third thing is a few triad ideas or harmonized, you know, positions. So first one is that. So it's like the C if you're doing a caged reference, but just those three interior strings, or sorry, it'd be the second, third, and fourth string, and your root is on that B string. Use your ears as well as your eyes. Okay, so that's a major triad there for E. Move it up for the A and the B. That's the A. If you get lost, do that caged, C shape. Okay, and then once you get pretty familiar with those, you can separate out, you can do the two outer notes. You can kind of work that in with your other scale stuff and just explore it, There's one, now I kind of skipped over one of the chords though, right? The F sharp minor. Didn't really, all the other three chords were, the other three were major. I cut and paste that one, right? The minor one's a little different. So take a minute to really hear that one. That's the E. No, just play the chords and maybe even just put that backing track on and just see if you can get those triad positions worked out. So we're starting over here. Some of those I left out the middle string, right? So I'm just doing the. Check that one out. That's that. Do your own, referencing here. See, started in the wrong place, but my ear knew right away. I'm not just counting like, oh, I'm on this fret and, keeping track of it visually. You're going to know, your ear's going to know if you're sliding, one fret wrong in either direction or whatever, right? And trust yourself with that stuff. So take a breath. Here's the three things. Don't play a lot of notes at first with this. It's going to sound nicer if you don't. Just remind yourself to use the different techniques. Hammer, bend, pentatonic stuff, then a little bit of the major scale. Okay, then a little bit of that. Okay, I know I added a lot of stuff there at the end. Don't stress over it. Find a place in there in what I just showed you and talked about that makes sense for you, and hang out there till you feel really comfortable. Then it'll work over all the chords. You don't have to chase the chords around, with the triads and everything at first. Once you get really comfortable with that, then just branch out a little bit. Stop the track and say, okay, you know what? Now this time when it goes to that next chord, I'm gonna hunt that down. Back the video up. The end game here is connecting to the chords, the feeling of the rhythm and all of it together, and not just kind of thinking of it as a linear thing where it's just like, I'm playing this sequence of notes, then this sequence of notes, right? It's positions and the skills that I just showed you, but really letting yourself go and letting your hands explore that and not just chasing certain notes, right? Sometimes we do it the other way. In this exercise, this is really about immersing yourself in something that you're comfortable with and just really vegging out on it. And then that will naturally expand outward. Okay. Let me know how you do with this one. Talk to you next time.